signature that he will accept the agenda that will be called for, that will go and vote against him. Because that's the hold on. The representatives, the majority black, are afraid that Speaker Kofa will not accept the proposal or the agenda for his removal while he's sitting as presiding. So until he takes the signature to that communication that yes, he will agree that proposal will be brought forth, then these guys will be willing to go to that meeting and they will vote against Fanatic to be removed. Because anything else we do now to get Fanatic back in that position, which means the budget is not a void. The budget is not a void.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, you made a point.
You see, don't forget now, Fanatic Kofa is a legal person. So why would somebody want to think that the Supreme Court don't have a say into the matter? And we'll go there. When you go into the Constitution, it tells you that every year, a speaker, after every 6 years, a speaker will be elected. It tells you how the speaker is removed. It tells you how the speaker is elected. So if the man who knows the Constitution, understands the law, and look at it and say, I think
Ambassador Kofa has gone to the Supreme Court with a further bit of information regarding his removal.
Yes.
And that's the reason why
he said he has stated that it's unconstitutional.
It was illegal. He will remove it legally.
Talk about the numbers that you should have to remove the speaker, question him, put charges on him, that you gave him due diligence before the law. He explained his or herself. And if it is not satisfactory, you can have that person removed.
Also, Ambassador, on Friday, the Supreme Court are also invited President Kuma Speaker and Deputy Speaker Thomas Fala.
And Thomas Fala was properly addressed as Deputy Speaker other than Kuma.
Yes. Their involvement in making Reggie Kuma Speaker.
Yeah.
They're going to defend that process.
So you know the thing is so why? So if the Supreme Court now rules say Kofa, they put me adding illegally. So you tell me, so what happens to Thomas Fala? Because that means he being honored is a man who is not a speaker.
Because Thomas Fala and Reggie Kuma going to state the process that led Kuma to be a speaker. How did the process go? Was it legal?
Yeah.
Did they follow what is there in the law to make a speaker?
Yeah, let's look at the numbers.
And if the law is not followed, mind you, there's an issue. If that law is not followed, I mean, the election that brought Kun to power was not legal.
And that's why
the removal of Kofa was a removal legal. So that's the issue because Kofa wanted the Supreme Court to get involved to clarify this whole thing. And I won't partly agree with the call I just left the line because the issue was a sticky process. If Kofa goes as a speaker and his colleague raises matter that there are issues, there are allegations, so you must recuse yourself so there will be proper investigation. And the question was whether he was going to allow that happen. His colleagues are afraid that sitting as a speaker, he will circumvent the process that would not allow him to sit under the colleagues for an investigation. So those are the issues that led to a split. So he is saying that Kofa should agree to be able to sign that he will go back. And when you go back, one thing you never understood is that when you go back, you have to be a speaker. Because you are really a speaker, he has to preside before that matter be raised. And since he has agreed that yeah, when the matter be raised, I will recuse myself so that we will have an investigation. If I'm guilty, I'll be removed. Those were the process Kofa said, if I'm removed, let me be removed the proper way. But the way you can remove me is illegal. So I still think that I am now being removed. I am still the speaker. But I agree that you can remove me. But the removal is illegal. And the person that brings Kun to power is also illegal. So let the Supreme Court have a stand on this matter because that's the body we depend on. Remember, the lawmakers, they make the law, and the Supreme Court has to interpret that for them. And this is not the first time the House of Representatives going to the Supreme Court for interpretation. They have gone there before.
But that's the only place to go.
That's the only place.
There's no other area to go.
And the Supreme Court is the final arbiter of justice. When they speak, that's a final.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Wiki, and good morning to Big Brother Nat.
Go ahead.
Thank you. And Paco Bell and speak to you concerning the okay, and now we cannot forget precedents have been set, and therefore, whether it is good or bad is what we should look at. In time past, we saw two individuals that serve as speaker being removed by their colleagues in the same form and manner. And today we have the same thing, and somebody is saying, going to the Supreme Court. The very Supreme Court was there. They did not say, what they are saying today. So they did not remove. And I think that's a same trend their colleagues are trying to trade in. So we have to be careful how this issue of precedent we deal with it. Because it will be something that we are telling in the future, or positive or negative thing. So that's what we're going through today as country. So we should be mindful how to set precedent in this country, because law has its foundation on precedent. Thank you.
Thank you as well this morning for being part of the conversation. But this is it, and this is the matter. We need to look at all of these things. Liberians, let's talk to this call on the line. Good morning.
Yeah, thank you so much for this. I've been following you this morning ever so long. Wiki, I've said this before, and let me say this morning again. Our problem in the country is ourselves. We are so dishonest, we will not want to accept the reality. We're discussing constitution and rule of law. I keep hearing people, this thing was done in the past, they were putting there and they remove them. So they say because of Liberia, for us to move forward as an odious republic, as we claim to be, that we should do things that are unlawful. I mean, it's disturbing. People will consider saying, the men holding the country are hostage. I think the people that don't want to do the rightful thing at the cost of the country is proceeding this way. We're teaching people. You are on the radio every day raising certain issue about how government should be governed. Simply because you want people to be knowledgeable to governance affairs. There are people who are supposed to be setting the example, who are supposed to be executing what we need to do, what we need to benefit from. They are always in the wrong. And somebody is trying to tell them, no, you can't go this way. Long time you've been doing it, it won't work. Because when we leave the scene, our children, our relatives will come to be placed up. Let now begin to teach them the right thing, and not to be going the way they are proceeding. Then people have family. What they fear that people will say, oh, what will happen when Supreme Court gets ruling and if it was Kool 91.9, what happened to this one? The thing that's going to happen is that we know now that anything that we want to do, must do it correctly. Let's do it in the confine of the law. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Let's talk to this caller as well. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, let's talk to this caller. You live. You're welcome.
Yeah. Yeah, we said it all the morning. So that's why when the ruling come up, you show up for that people back. Everybody want to move on for that people back. The same way, look, you guys, because that's always the one, but you always come back. You should suspend for now, nothing now.
Okay. You live. Good morning. Let me talk to this caller on the line. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're welcome. Please go ahead.
Let me talk about Alright. For recognition, I am that water. one of the things we never hear from is that we always trust in that things that are happening today happen in the past. And there are sometimes you look at it from the very truth. Yes, I've said it for one, yes, I've taken the House of Representatives, when things were put on the wrong way, said at that place was a political ground. That was not a place where law was being talking about the missionary. Now everybody is suffering for answer, suffering for nada. You to tell me you go suffering for a capsule. The power that has to do with what the oversight responsibility. Nobody will be able to take back the friend. The suffering for who couldn't give a glory that is given is what you are supposed to suffering for who not come to do. That's why it is wrong. This person is wrong. It is not a responsibility of any of the parties to look at the person and say, wrong. Then look at the issues that have to do with parallel. Then look at the more parallel and look at the differences that come and their portion. So when it comes to that, so you have to get them and get their groups. You always know that in the constitution, supposed to be the entire area will be the house. But they have their own rules. And they have rules saying that they go back to them. So no matter how it takes, you go on, you come down, whatever official guys are needed. So whoever calling on radio will just talk from now to church. Their rule is that they go back, nobody in the house. Thank you so much.
Thank you as well. Let's talk to other callers. You live.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Yeah, hello?
Go ahead. Okay, folks. Alright. Many thanks to all of you for weighing in on this first segment of the program, the morning ride. We will now take a break. We'll come back, we'll move into something else to talk about this morning, whatever you are, folks. Thank you for being here.
We can recall that the police firstly banned these guys, took them from the road, and then there was some common ground for them to come back into the street, but register their back, pay insurance. Some of them are
through our radio. So we are in Magibi County, and locally this afternoon we have the operation for the Liberia National Police, somebody who been working behind the scene, and he's gonna introduce himself this afternoon. We call him, OPS, so Chief of Operation. Well, let me say good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome.
Yeah, so thank you ever so much for allowing us into your office. People watching you, they would like to know who is this officer.
Right, basically, thank you so much. I'm the Chief of Operation for Magibi County. I'm Kobe Brutus, and I work with the Liberia National Police. And so happy to be in the county of Magibi County, being for a period of time, making sure that I will do our possible best we can and making tracking down criminal activities of Magibi County in general. So I'm so excited to see you in my office.
Thank you. So people would like to know how actively you've been enforcing law and order within Magibi.
Yeah, we've been part of the operation in Magibi County, enforcing law and order. Most especially you can see for yourself in Kagadan City. We are decongest Kagadan City when it comes to criminal activities. We are also decongest the street. Where you see people used to be normally on the street, setting on the street, we try to decongest everybody move into the market, and also drivers go to the rural parking stations. And those rules and regulations are in place, and things are gradually working in Magibi County. And most especially criminal activities have been minimized for a period of time. We launched an operation like last year, Operation Safe Magibi. And our operation was successful in the process of containing criminal activities, reducing crimes, also fighting drugs activities, all involved. And I have been so collaborative with others, police officers.
Fulfill their patriotic responsibilities or their business obligations to the state when they decide to go in specific business ventures. As a matter of fact, what gave rise to bike riders and keke riders called for a return of monies spent on registration, on acquiring licenses, etc., is driven by the injustices that has been meted against them. They don't actually mean that they don't want to ride bikes or they want their money back. They are using the injustices that they've been subjected to, the injustices of asking keke riders to meet the requirements of doing business. That is, go register your bikes, register your kekes, acquire license as an operator, pay taxes as a legitimate responsibility of a patriotic citizen. These are obligations. These are obligations of the citizen. And when citizens meet these obligations, they have certain social entitlements as Liberian citizens. When they pay taxes, they register their vehicles or their bikes or their kekes and acquire licenses. It is not in a vacuum. It is for them to also enjoy the amenities provided for by individuals that are peaceful, that are law-abiding. When you pay tax, you get a license or you obtain a license to operate a vehicle. You are meeting obligations set by government. So when you do that, there are also benefits enshrined in government policies that you're supposed to inherit as a peaceful citizen. So they've played their part. They perform their patriotic and moral duties to paying taxes and getting licenses, etc. So government is also obligated to play its part to allow them free access to the streets of Monrovia, except, in fact, the streets of Liberia, except where there's a state of emergency. And that can only be instituted by a legislative approval. That is not the case. And nor are we in a state of martial law. That is also not the case. So the basis to cut off a part of Monrovia, which is major, this is the capital city. How do they make their money? They took some of their credited money from relatives, from friends. Some of them went, some got bank loans. Some got loans from the bank. Some, went to extreme measures to raise money to pay taxes on their bikes and their kekes to obtain licenses. They have to operate these vehicles, keke and motorbikes, to be able to get back to get back what they've invested and pay their debt. So when you cut them off from accessing the principal streets of the country, you cut them off from Douala. Like in Douala, I learned that there's a certain part of Douala where keke is not supposed to tread. Monrovia bikes are not supposed to be visibly seen in Monrovia. You infringe on their fundamental right. Okay, so we're not saying that we're not calling the petition did not seek to address the issue of money, because that is their constitutional responsibility as business people to pay taxes. So you as a government is obligated to also guarantee that when they pay taxes and meet the requirements of the law, they will also generate the benefits of that law. And so giving them access unhindered to all parts of the country where rules are applicable is a constitutional responsibility that cannot be denied them. And government decision to deny them that responsibility is why we went to Supreme Court and pray the highest arbiter of justice to ensure that the rights of bike riders are restored, consistent with the fights that they are taxpayers, they are Liberian citizens, and that under the Liberian Constitution they have the right to access of all the rules in the Republic of Liberia. So
to help ourselves, we riding bike as a means of getting our livelihood. We don't want to ride bike, but there's the only alternative that we have. Can the government provide job for us? Of course, we are prepared for the job market. We are prepared. We are educated, right? But we believe that government cannot employ everybody. So we try to create an avenue for ourselves. In my mind, the government should be thinking about putting more attention to these young people who keep different diverse backgrounds or lives,
Making their own way.
making their own way in life. This is what we are seeing at the Capitol today. It is so disappointing.
Daily, or Momo Daily, a Liberian national that was allegedly beaten and burned by a Chinese national that some folks in government and also the government are now protecting, while the citizen is moving with the scars all over his body. You know, the law should be the law. The way we treat our citizens against other foreign nationals who will violate their rights in their own country. We are not treated like that in other countries. People do not give us a single space outside of Liberia when we come in conflict with the law. Sometimes just allegation of such. With all proper investigation, Liberians are still languishing behind bars across the world. The cases are yet to be heard. Some of them have died there. But here, we protect these people because they got few cash. We show them the route. We show them all of the places how to escape. Our legal people will also sit there and put themselves in the pockets of these people and care less about their own people. Until that can come, this young man will continue to have that scars on his body. The House of Representatives summoned this Chinese national. So, yet to make an appearance. How do they enforce it? How do we get this man to answer for the crime that is being alleged he committed? You take plastic repeatedly, you burn somebody, you brought your door outside. When the person shake, the door should break the person. Then you pepper spray the person. How can you give one person such treatment? Even if he was robbed, he stole. Can you take the law into your hand? And we sit down, we look at somebody matters. Let me talk to Honorable John Smart. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, Ed. Good morning, Liberia. These are issues that are very hurting. Yes, indeed, he can be brought to book. He can face justice in Liberia. He's not a diplomat. He's not under any immunity. If he knew he wanted to carry Momo to the police station, he should have never tortured him.
Sure.
When you torture the man, you put scars on him.
Which is another crime. Which is another crime because you are taking the law into your hand. You take yourself out of the law and gospel. You take yourself out of court. You prosecute him and start what sort of treatment you to receive.
He has passed judgment on the man. So what needs to happen? The Justice Ministry, after the police sends a report to them, will send a report to Foreign Affairs in a letter requesting the Chinese embassy to have this man brought to us as a government, and then he will be duly persecuted. Because maybe he's under the shadow of the Chinese government. Maybe he has left the country. Because immigration has not even been informed. But these are the lapses I spoke about the other day when I said the National Joint Security Forum needs to come together and re-coordinate the organizing committee of the National Joint Security. Because once these people are communicating, they are talking, they are having meetings, all these things will be mitigated. Okay? I'm calling on the Minister of Justice, Councillor Honorable Oswald Natu Tuer, to please constitute the National Joint Security Commission. Since Fafini Kamara, I don't know who's there. I don't even know if they're having meetings. But please ensure that these meetings are being held and that the due things are being done. Because the security system looks very bad. I thank you.
Yeah, thank you always for weighing in on some of these matters. You know, now this is it. We are a country of law. Let's agree that this man you said was criminal. You caught him in such an act. Are you the law to take the law into your own hands?
And the most important part that this man was not afraid, he did all of those things and then take the man to the police station.
Yeah. And
then the police would go.
After treating him like this is the disappointing part of Liberians in this country. After sitting and washing because of poverty, you sit and wash one man from foreign country, reportedly or allegedly maltreating one of your brothers in your presence while you standing there, then you finish turn him over to you in the pool of blood, say carry him to the police station.
They go to the police station.
The police
they go treat the man.
They go treat the man.
And the man goes to hospital. The man spend days.
You go to drugstore, you left the man there, and you ran away. They will still take the matter for play. Two of our citizens currently in South Korea, the NG, because they said they had sex with underage children. Yeah, foreign nationals are raping our daughters, our sisters. They are molesting them. We are showing them all of the area how to escape. We accommodate them. We open. Nobody. The people don't have a single space for Liberians all around the world right now. We can't be comfortable with the law. They punish us. They punish us. What kind of country that when people come to this country, we protect the people that are their own citizens? You get that man now will live for that scarf on his body for the rest of his life. You have Liberians who are standing on looking at those things. Telling that a Chinese man will never be treated as such. In China. We sit and watch and listen and look at these things. Matter that we should be serious to handle some of the people to set precedent, to avoid future reoccurrences.
We downplay it.
We downplay it, so fighting for power. Who speak up, who not speak up.
Parking space.
Yeah, parking space. You forcing people, officers to enter in it. Those are the things that we got all of the energy, the zest, and we leave the rest out. But we got somebody serious matter to be handled. Do you know how many of our citizens look at East International? Liberians are sleeping in the open mouth, while the Chinese are all indoor at night and enjoying themselves. They are denying Liberians of even using the restroom. And only for Chinese, when the country became a Chinese country, now we just sit and watch because they give us one funny lay.
Yeah.
So who dictate to these people? What a country that everybody just come and just run the show, and we just look at our citizens and just like that. You go at look at the number of cases before the labor ministry when it comes to how Liberians are treated by the foreign nationals who are working with some of the construction companies, working with some of these stores and industry whatsoever. See how we are treated. They are dismissed illegally with all benefits. We protect these people. But Liberians are prepared to jump on their own Liberians at any time to destroy their life. Just imagine a police officer yesterday on Johnson Street writing or implementing all of the policy on motorbike restriction. He got badly hurt by one motorcyclist again. He's currently undergoing treatment. What sort of behavior Liberians have resolved themselves to? And they are here protecting and worshiping these people because they get few cash. But to some extent, Liberians are too disappointing. So that sometimes you don't want to talk for them. You will find immigration officer will go to one tea shop. Well, normally say the Jalo shop to go find out whether the person get work by resident permit, And whatsoever you feel like race anyone and be telling the people they will interfere into the people.
Most disappointing.
That's the most disappointing thing. You find it and you need to make you don't want to get a poor heart, you just want money. What kind of behavior is that?
Liberians,
in other countries,
they are trying to interfere.
They put their own cases they will have, they can mess it up. In other countries, nobody dare get into involved into any matter of state security taking action. But yet, Liberians, to some extent, not all, but both of the Liberians are very serious.
Let the policemen just start the taxi
and you find passengers in the car, moving for the car, meet a man who goes over there, you know, leave this man to perform his duty, they will not do it. Now we get one Chinese man, we turn him out a king. We put now that lawmaker took money from this man. That's why whenever I think like they calling the man to go answer. What kind of you know what punishment that we actually did our parents born yet? Why? What we did that you couldn't forgive us?
To kill us, remember?
No, sir, on a very serious note.
We Liberians, they are quick to interfere. But when they go up a country, when they hear they will not talk. They will set up for that can go. Where will be scared.
During the war day in Ivory Coast when they were there, all of them could walk with a document in their pocket. Because the first thing the people catch you, you can identify yourself with any legal document, you go to jail. Somebody left there, they die. But here, just stop one man. We just take the country loose. You will just find one man come with small bottle on the eye, and he said he's selling phone something that he walking. He one man with that kind of saying when he say he can be rich, he stink. He filter out. He don't have good clothes on. He can be rich, but he ain't rich.
Let immigration stop that man and ask questions.
One car will hit one day motorbike. The next thing you find 40 motorcyclists standing around that one car about the burning or the oil feeling between the driver.
And when they hit anybody, they don't want to touch them.
Yes. They hit somebody, they run away. They hit somebody. You know, what kind of country would think I was saying? We just allow people to just walk in. One man collected one of our sisters, carried her in the bush, one call her through. We just open the door for the men to just walk for yet.
I mean, I was looking at the video again. The girl in agony when they released that guy from the court. The lawyer bringing us again in the car. They get crying. They get 17.
We are investigating people on the issue of the drugs. They were dictating to us who they wanted to sit, who they go into the court. They get mineral water in their hand with purple t-shirt. While Liberians are in orange Jones who going,
they are handcuffed over their own. They made about it. They let them walk.
They will put our Liberian brothers handcuffed on number one. They will make them handcuffed and look at bang up. They pass to say your horror hand from inside. Government don't love their money.
It's funny, my man. They will get 3 hours here.
I still try to get this thing around my head. I try to find this is another thing. This kind of matter that should be a key concern to the entire country.
Wiki, if a Liberian is the one being called in other Indian country like China, what they gonna add? When they came to the police station, you will not leave for that.
Moses Brown and Donald Trump with all of the relationship that we got with South Korea. Yet and still, those people never listen to us. They said they don't have a law.
Ambassador, the first thing when they arrange this thing, Liberian knows whether the people did it or not.
But they had time.
Liberian, they wouldn't say what the people molest their children under age.
But if the people cannot be concerned or care about their own citizens in the country, what about those who are outside? You want your own.
And this whole thing, in Liberia, we are still practicing modern day slavery. We take people to South Beach. The children there say correctional palace. They go there, they get worse than ever before. We are still treating people in constitutional camp in Nazi.
Yeah.
The German time.
Liberians will be in America, they will commit crime, they will deport them. The American in Liberia will commit crime, we open the corridor for them to go and relax themselves. Then we call ourselves country. The fearless disregard of protecting our own citizens in this country got us into problem when we go outside Liberia.
Also, the people can deal with officials when they are caught in the corruption.
Look at
Liberia, the people can protect.
Now just imagine next zone Sierra Leone. One Liberian said he never knew that when we took that first salary from, he said this day he did not know that when he said first salary, people don't just get in the street until after the time.
But it's serious.
Because the military and the students are all there cleaning drainages and cleaning the streets and whatsoever. He said he got caught and taken to the police station. They asked him when he showed his passport that he was Liberian. One of the Salinians said, "Oh, he's from a country with all law. They don't have law in the country." What baby Sierra Leone been looking at? I've been telling you all that kind of thing.
Yeah. But when our citizens they put in cartoon, they carry Sierra Leone.
Yeah, then like brother,
they say bring them back. They say no, how you looking?
They say no, don't work that way. You know,
we have one Guinean here. The people keep for him. You tell him over one night.
Now the family cannot even find the man whether he stay alive or not. Who treat ourselves like this?
We can Liberian people are their own problem. Even when they say stay in line, be in the queue, they won't go on that side when they want straight in the same way, man.
Even if the man stole, so Liberians just stood there. You allow this man to torture your own brother. What? What kind of people?
You also stay there and say,
and then you can't even try.
This man,
if this man, if we caught this man in this act, we have laws in this country. This man should be taken to the police for a proper investigation. Let know what the man stole.
Let the police have that power to investigate the man.
Whatsoever, you can forward him to the court. The court make the verdict whether he was found guilty, and they will tell you the penalties. But you're standing there because the man gave your father $10. He's standing there, you look at one man letting plastic and burning your Liberian brother, right? He even doing it in China. He doing it in Liberia in front of you. I wait to see that day. I wait to see that day. That a foreign national will lay hand on a single Liberian one person. I wait to see that day.
You know, and we are creating a very serious situation.
Brother, what we doing?
Very serious situation.
Some of our ancestors who are domestic housekeeper to so many foreign nationals, they are raped, they are molested, they are harassed. When they run to places where they think that they will seek justice, they are not attended to. When they go check, when they go find out, they found a man because the man got few cash, they buy them over. You don't set no precedent, so nobody regards a citizen. Nobody regards a citizen.
But you want people to see you as a responsible country.
Yeah.
You want people to see you as
a
country that got laws. This country.
Up to this time, we got Liberian girls, women currently in Oman.
Yes.
We yet to bring them back home. They are sex slaves. But we are protecting funny Chinese men.
Why would you let them outside?
Committing serious crime on us.
Those Liberians who devote their time to say, let be police officers. To instill law and order in our country.
Those who are finding means to instill law and order in our country, we're going after them. Now, police people, you're looking for to burn. You're looking for policemen to bust a head, to break a foot. But all of you, motorcyclists, this one, all of the protests and motorcyclists, opposition political party, what they're using the motorcyclists for the wrong reason. This matter. How many of you have spoken about this matter? What your issue and say into this matter? You only want your political strength when the government is enforcing law and order. Then you say you will use the motorcycle for the wrong reason and they themselves to can make themselves available to be used. But they killing one of your citizens, while you protecting the man who killed your citizen, you stood and watched somebody burning your citizen. I don't pray for it, but I wait to see that day. I will take up my diplomatic garment that day.
And it's sad. We should see responsible Liberians who should be in the line of the law, You see them interfering. You see them, and they will intimidate that police officer or that immigration officer till he gets embarrassed because of the crowd. You have to abandon what he's doing. You see?
You know, I was sitting, I went to buy something one time, and 2 immigration officers walked to the shop, were asking the man for his document. And some of the guys sitting there wanted to, look, I got up on them. I told them, I said, any further statement, I will call him police for them. Because they were interfering into the function of the immigration officer. That's their work. Not all of you. Some of you are very responsible, intelligent, and know the law. Some of you are very irresponsible and don't even know your way, your back and your front, don't know where you're going. So you just see anything, you jump into it. What friend will come and tell a guy you got to go 1 hour sentence and torture him because he said he stole? If the man committed a crime, why can't you take it to the law?
Yeah. And you know that their police station is a police station
close
to you.
But you'll find some Liberians with their own
They're
ready to look for tire, they're looking for gasoline to put it on a person and start burning it. So that you don't even see the allegation on the person, what the person stole. Where is the item?
No.
Where, you know, and we don't talk about these things. We allow politics to overshadow everything, so behind the scene, other people just stealing the show. I promise not to talk too much today.
Okay, this country is very much disappointing. Liberia is very much disappointing.
Yes.
Very disappointing.
One man come from
everybody want a good country.
Yeah.
Want a better nation. How can a better nation come about when the citizens are not the one to make it better?
And yet when they go,
you see, even businesses, go Red Light, go Broad Street, Walsa. Like bring to the market from the marketplace, bring it on the cargo. When police say no, move.
Yes. Eh? You denigrate your own citizen and you put foreign national on the pedestal. You put it to the high table. They should be worshiped. Go to China. Go South Korea. Even if you born a child in South Korea, you cannot be a Korean citizen. And that's just it. That's the law. But that's not Liberia. One Fulani man there, one shop right here, one Liberian man business era, or one Nigerian man selling, or one Chinese man, one Lebanese man, Syrian man, or whatever man. So when you see the people from the city corporation going to make inspection and why they got a business permit, go with LRA, they will leave their businesses and run straight to that place. You the man. You the man. You're fighting with somebody that do not fight for you when you even in the country. Some of you saw how you are treated as slaves in Ghana. When the Ghanaian government got ready to drag you people from Bujumbura camp, you saw it. When the Ivorian government, the people today, we still get Liberians who are in jail in Arco. Some of them died there.
True.
You know, last year independence celebration, when Dr. Pate spoke, she said something. Liberians, we need to redefine ourselves. Because we have long lost our pride. What we stood for. The foundation on which all of the countries in Africa got independent. Today now we are saying, as the child, people say teach you all law. Guinea teach you all law. Ivory teach you all law. We say that. Canada teach you all law. Folks, let's hear from you this morning. Have your say on this matter. Nigerians. What? Yeah. What?
No, that country is so.
The Liberians to watch one foreign national reportedly burning somebody brought his door outside. Then he pepper. How you want to treat one man now? They will say that I'm wondering about it. You lie.
Come on, Mr. Brooks. That's not bad.
You want to
say so many. You guys continue to educate. This one of the things that can really get to me when I see citizens interfering in some security matters. You do see this thing in our neighborhood.
No, you can't even try it.
I was driving in Sierra Leone, right? I was driving in Sierra Leone, the police arrest, and then they had a CBO and I had my CBO. They stopped the car. While you're blessing, I presented them and blessing. They came. They said, "You are." I said, "Yes, sir." And they went to to my pastor. Why is it that you don't have your seatbelt? He said, "Oh, I'm sorry." Wiki, the man said, "No way." Right on our spot, issue a receipt for him, pay the money. The people that are sitting right there, start. You can go and pay the money to these people. They will give you a receipt to you before they can't move from the place. I sat down and daily info people go pick up from the place.
And how they put it to everything?
People start interfering, all kind of things. Even in your community.
Is it men that see black business? You want to hold the whole car? Yeah. That does already go brace as a woo.
Yeah.
To God know who stole money for you.
And then we let it go scot-free. You guys are always there for the people, and the God will continue to bless you people.
Thank you. Thank you this morning.
Yeah, let's talk to Mrs. Cully.
Thank you this morning.
Good morning.
Morning, man.
Yeah, go ahead, ma'am.
Morning.
We gave you the order that say that's it for me.
I'll tell you.
I come here and talk to the morning. Well, I can't see how somebody is here.
One will talk it off air.
What?
We'll talk it off air.
Yeah, country, what we just say la brother for la business. Hey, Chinese people that we are lying in this country. You know that people selling plastic.
Yeah, the business is in here.
And you know what I heard? They say the glass of the phone, what are they making us? They are saying, what are they making it with?
They carry the iron, they carry the black thing. Marshall, what is Charlie Metal? So that better for us to that because down to we borrow me and food me. We borrow me that Nigerian men.
The men can enjoy the country here.
I'll tell you the money, I will pray for our country.
I heard they say the black sand, this full screen, that the glass, how are they facing away? I said, what?
Good morning.
Good morning.
You're welcome.
This country is rich, but will be poor because of our own money.
Thank you guys for your analysis. You know, some of these things you're saying, for the common people, we that can go to the very entertainment area, we experience these things. Like for me now, I went to China in 2017. The place I was on the 4th floor. Just to be from upstairs to come downstairs to buy like tea and all the small things in the shop. Unfortunately for me, I didn't have my passport in my pocket. I left it upstairs. Just to buy the tea and whatever things I came downstairs to buy. When I looked at my bag, when I got to buy and turned around, I saw Chinese police men behind me, asking me for my document. Only for me to tell them that my document is first there. They said, "Oh, I'm wrong." Then I know my document is expired, all the kind of things. I told them, I said, "Oh, my document is first there. Let me go and get it." They said I should be in the custody of the police.
The police cannot run away.
I should bring my passport. So I said, "But let me go and get my passport." They said, "No passport." So when I see that my friends Liberians interfering in other things like that.
Yeah, living story. Somebody hearing story now. Living story. The man is telling you what he went through in China.
So when I see my friends now interfering in some of these things, I can be like, oh my God, I wish could see what I've
How could the book pass my gift? None of business because again, they know square, they try, they interfering with the law.
Well, the poor person when the people be regulating their law.
But where the people make money from? Thank you. Good morning.
Hello.
You're welcome.
Yeah, good morning.
Go ahead.
My name is Diallo. I'm calling from back of New York. Hello?
Please go ahead.
You know why you can let people to tell them anything? Because when you get a police station, the police can't do nothing. One for the officer, but the people of job that the police officer for shooting them. They make so hard to be why I'm not working about the activity. One day the car will look at you retrieve car. They pay my money, you have a no money. Everything they are going to send to the concerned that nothing. So I think people can tell the law in the hand.
No, that one I ain't justifiable reason.
I think it's just connected to the two discussing your life.
Good morning, we just got for the final segment. My name is actually calling from the government of Ireland. Number 540. You know, that's one of the things I always find myself to stay away from. When security doing their work, I just include, what this? No. When you go far off.
Man, security, no one can go do a security matter.
Right here, next door neighbor, our brother, they are boring, and what have you? And they recall one truck driver violated right on the bypass on the red line. The police ran behind that. He went to only way there, it was 7 last time. Right to the intimate area there, to the European. The police guy just on that name and asked him, man, did you see the red line? Why you violated? He no man did the United States correct driving racing. I bring that. When the police went to that engaging, we need to get two people who are going to disgrace the name. One of the running men. That man, the way he addressed that two police officers, that foreign guy, that violated. No, they come and sorry, all our girls dress with the same thing out there. We said, if I get terrorist, your officer, they eat on the driver, the boundary. They got asking, he don't know what he found it. What did you do to you, driver? He said, you put it on the front of the quarter, he put it on the back of the way, you did it. They really don't know why. We're stopping you, you see the red light, you see the plastic food. They want to be making, they're not going to address it, the police officer, we all put one on a beat, on a officer. Stop disgracing and honor God that we're going to arrest me. These are some of the things that you see. That's so many decisions talking. And I'm talking to why. They can't help me out record that you want to go there. How would the West stop being Guinea? They didn't go get a use of it. Where are they the car for? They were reacting for you murder the car.
But I'm saying you're joking with it.
But in this one there, everybody know. You can get together to work. It's wrong. It is very, very wrong with you.
Thank you. Let's talk to other callers. Your life.
Good morning, William.
Good morning.
My name is Mohammed. I want to ask a question, man. I have to hear you when you were telling me.
Wow.
The man,
the accusing of stealing, so the gentleman decided reportedly treated him the way the gentleman said wanted to treat him while Liberians were sitting watching.
Amen. They make one follow. Yeah, you know, you may get money to total in that. That's not problem.
Yeah, man, how come you will manage it? You lie.
Sorry, would you know I want to listen to the radio fire call?
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, okay. Now, good too.
Yeah, good morning.
For the record, say the Ibrahim Pastor calling for BC camp. Lord, we did. Any man come you talk in South Korea, wasn't only myself basement because two used to be on text in the Foreign Service Institute before you could go start to Howard Taylor because all when the things are messed up. But both they said that they even have the can said. They said the car don't get it, walk them from the supermarket to the apartment. That's all they arrested them for.
Look at it.
When we were in Ghana, we did. We group of engineers when they contract in Ghana. You know what the Ghanaian told? They said 27 million people are qualified for this job. They said they all failed before we get to any other nationality. I said, wow, this can't happen here about me. So, Liberia, all we need to do is to govern ourselves, put love in between us, so that we can operate like a country. Otherwise, now, you know, right now, the only is the first class lesson in Liberia. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you as well for being part of the conversation. Good morning.
Good morning, William.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, this is Sonny and our voice from Accra this morning. We are following this program. If the law is very, very good, put that good our instant salad, I mean, others should be arrested. What they are part of the crime?
Yeah, they there.
Yeah, they are part of the crime. And what we say, for my studio, better, if for you, you got nothing to do. To stay there and laugh. Take the men to the police. The police order report about our regular local and police station.
Yeah, the other police officers all asking why defending that. And he say defending a police. Defending no police, but that's why I'm my friend too.
Are you there with?
Now hearing you, go ahead.
Yeah, what do you have for? Then on this Thursday and then on this market day. Those people that will stay in the corner. When they see any of that government, they will tie people together with a crew. And pay people to the jail. The all people have to pay money for the free people. But this one is a free country. So in Ghana, we stop our aid. We just say when government that grew up, we cannot carry with disappear. Are we able to pay there? This country get a different country.
Wow, our sister and our mother and I'm born painted by the people that first thing they people can hold them from first. Thank you as well this morning. 0775 919 919 919 are the two numbers you can call us on to be part of the conversation this morning. You know, we have to think positive of our country. We have to respect the laws. We have to make sure that our citizens are not badly treated in their own country. Even under the law, when somebody steals, if you are not the law to go and implement your own, you constitute your own kangaroo code, you persecute a man in your mind, you decide what sort of punishment you want to gain. Your life.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning.
You're welcome.
This is calling from Johnson there.
Okay.
Brother, what you're saying here is all good for everyone out there listening to and follow the citizens. Because this happens on a daily basis. As we speak now, it's happening. Violence against the citizens of this state is on a rampage. It happened right in my person to Josephville, Turning Point, where you call Uptown. I went to purchase a lip potty from the store. The guy, the librarian boy that works in the store with the Indian guy, bringing the potty outside, putting it on the keke. The boy was going for the last boost from the storage. Before he could get outside, I went saw this guy, the other Indian guy, getting the guy shit from his face. So, you know, it was going out of hand, so we all, our attention got drawn. So when there, I asked him, I said, brother, what the guy did? He started to say, oh, the man wearing shit is working. I said, but is there a unity of law here? You can't talk. You know, so I look at the guy, the guy said, about half problem, the librarian boy, that half problem, I said, let me see your face. When the boy open his eyes, you know, and get at you, yes, you on the two eyes. So he decided to explain to me, I said, but brother, you just maltreated this guy. What you did is here our law. So what I'm doing, I'm calling the police for you. Right there, the other senior people from the store there, so his brother, the team in the top begging. You know, I got bad, I let it slap himself. You know, this thing is on the wrong side because our security people who are protect us by law, they are going against us on a daily basis. So we just need to pray for God to come to our aid so that the right thing can be done.
We gotta come to our own aid before God can come for us.
God will our constitution. You lie.
Yes, I don't have time. On the board.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
Yes, one time the other guy was, I was saying thing. Don't get, we only have time for our opinion. same thing with the country. In Ghana, like I was in Ghana, the companies are working for. The people don't choose the people that open the companies within Ghana. They bring their own Ghanaians to do the company. The only thing that we do within that company is that we will just come and see for a Ghanaian that runs that company. You don't have anything to do with it. And within Nigeria, to graduate from school and look for a work, they will not even look at each other before they come to employ, but they will choose different persons to employ the same that position. So we really got to care for ourselves. We really got to see, because nobody will come on our side to come and put us together. Are you with me, sir?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead.
No, we have to care for ourselves.
Okay, thank you. 0775 919 919 088 919 are the numbers you can certainly call us on to be part of the conversation this morning. Let's see what I'm going to talk to this caller. You're live.
Good morning.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you got it. Well, our problem in Nigeria from ourselves, you know.
Okay, thank you. You know, so this is the matter. This is where.
And I want to call us the government come. We gotta come to our own aid first before God can help us.
Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing, sir?
Well, go ahead.
This is Stephen Carney. I'm calling from GSU. Yeah, the other guy been saying is come to our country, how we suffering. Well, it is true. For me, it happened to me. At Ghana, issue the car talking about. In Ghana, when you enter Ghana, the first thing the people say the thing. If even if you have a company there, you cannot be a manager, like example, you come from a different country. They're putting their own person there to be manager for that country. Your own country, you cannot be in front of it. As someone else can be in front of it. Then secondly, my first time entering South Africa is one time I forgot walking in the street, one of my boys and myself. I forgot my passport. I almost go to jail. Small move. So our country now, we have other people in this country where they can just enter in the country, no passport, no nothing, nothing passes, nothing. They can just walk, go to the garage or at a shop. You see the full of people just entering in our country. So our people, we can blame the immigration because they can allow people to enter in our country without no food starting them. So we can come to ourselves and see how best to put things in order. We're suffering. But enter other country, they can know how things going on. But we are so sorrowful with every small thing. Mama, it's not correct. See the other stuff, what they know is getting. Therefore, someone who working with you, getting shit for the state. You don't do that, I'm going to appear arrested. If I was there, I cannot make sure I'm going to be arrested. To show sense to him. So that's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you as well, Liberians. These are some of the issues you need to talk about. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Ricky.
You live.
Yeah, I'm very good. You know, after I move to the man, take up money and get me. You need to go grab the police to start it now. Yeah, the funny thing and the other one as well. Thank you.
Be a Liberian brother, and they gave one and say, "Get the man." The man is block all the men. They carry the man to the police station. Go lagging all lady.
You're kidding, man.
I want to see that man. They hear a solid punch. You live.
Good morning, Brother Wiki and Brother Nat.
You're welcome. Make a point.
Yeah, it's Matt Carlo calling from GSA Road. Well, no, at times I'm so marveled when you guys bring us topics. Yeah, can be so glad. Because these are things that Liberians need to hear. They are very educative, they are inspiring, they are motivating. Please, Wiki and Nat, don't get discouraged.
Okay.
Don't get tired. Liberia will one day be
on the right path. I believe I'm so optimistic it'll be fine for Nigeria one of these days. God, in His infinite wisdom, is preparing a leader who will be selfless, who will perform the task to the letter. So God bless you very well and take care of yourselves. Good day.
Amen.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
You're welcome.
Good morning, Radio. And thank you for the segment of watch. So, reading and now reading truth, reading where you sit. You guys will come and on walk through it, arrest you or maltreat you. The very people you call you luminary, Supreme Court, the final arbiter. But I forget it. Please, we that are your friends are truly your brother and we need to sympathy with you. Not the so-called lawmaker, not the one you call luminary. Who of God is not respected? This is the reason anybody is prepared to do any wrong. You see the phone and manner, foreigner enter here, and how do we make us, how they treat us in our own country like we are in foreign land. And you got police, you got the very lawyer, you got judges, you sit there and you are in 100% support of you guys. My man, I support the color that get well. And when security this way, the market was defensive. Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's talk to other caller. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Wiggy. Good morning, bro.
Take your time today. Go ahead.
The people always pleasure more than doing or taking here. The people keep on that with the market to see how bad they can find about this property that possible. But people that don't educate that people, that power, they will always be on phone, they'll do internet, and all that things. They will not want to focus on what they're doing. Most of them want to do government what they want to do other well. So that is why you see the government taking all this money and working on it and the people looking like that because we are not ready to know the point of this country. That is why
You ready to listen to Joe Johnny here?
Thank you. Thank you. Let's talk to other callers. I want for you to come feel one day when you're talking, you take your time because you talk about for your breakdown calls something happening. You said, "I issue you are calling on." Take your time. Anytime you call, give us me. Go ahead, sir.
Hi, Richard.
Call my name.
Yeah, thank you, Wiki. Thank you so much. I'm Jesus in the Ripa, and I've been joining for the LPS. Yeah, I'm sitting listening to you people, but my attention has been drawn to the behavior of the wild. I was listening to another sister show, and her then it is clear thing that when we protest, no results, people will.
You're going off the line. Let's take this final caller. You're live.
Hello?
Move her over and ready. Let's hear you.
Yeah. You know, the problem of the country is that the secret, they are not being paid. So for that reason, the many will bribe them with small money.
That is secret belief that when individual may arrest somebody that don't know put a monster. That people believe.
Problem there. So if a settlement good, I believe that such a thing will not be able to go on.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you this morning. Folks, that's how we draw the curtains on this Tuesday morning, the 11th of March edition of the Morning Ride. Have yourself a wonderful, wonderful time. Presentation jointly laid by Ambassador Nathaniel B. Vaz Sr. as well as Ambassador Wiki Brooklyn Brooks. Sakano is the man who sat behind the camera producing all of the video and sound. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening as well. Have yourself a wonderful time.
Because other security apparatus making sure that our goals are implemented when it comes to enforcing law and order. So we've been successful. For a period of time, we've been successful when it comes to the implementation of law and order.
Okay, so most often people were heard from my Gibi County.